Tellison, good brand, great brand. Bronson in here. I'm looking for the Huntsman. The 2015 Red Wing Huntsman. Amazing boots built on the 326 last. You don't size half a size down from your Brannick if you get these. These are true to size. Mine are size 9.5, and my Brannick size is 9.5 D. The 326 last also is supposed to run narrower in general. It's supposed to be like a fitted boot. So your foot, I mean, this happens with virtually any boot, of course, but the wider the last is, the easier it is to use and break in boots, because obviously you don't have to stretch out the leather across your foot. So this gives a snugger feel. These fit very well. We have the leather midsole here, and this is a double layer of leather as well. Look at that midsole, it's thick, along with a grow cord bottom. I'm surprised the writing is still on there. 9.5 D. 2015 down here. Limited edition 2015 Huntsman. Very amazing. They have the leather lining in the vamp, built pretty traditionally to other Red Wing boots, other than the leather midsole, which is, I would say, kind of rarer for Red Wing to do. Usually they'll have like what the Iron Ranger has, which is no midsole, and then like other boots may have synthetic midsoles, or, you know, like the Vibram Christie sole, stuff like that. Black Klondike leather, so it's a brown leather that's dyed black on the outside, or rather like painted black. It's not dyed through, which leads to that old world kind of look, which is not necessarily indicative of quality. It's just indicative of style, I suppose. Back in the day, it's just the way leather was made. It was easier and quicker. Although this would be a higher quality than leathers you get from back in the day, because I've handled really old, like vintage stuff, boots specifically, and even if they do have like this brown kind of core, it's not on this level of quality. Not even close. It's kind of like a more rigid, dry, and of course they can be a bit dry because of the age, but I think that's kind of how they are just to begin with. Drier than this kind of leather. Rolled edge on the top. This is an 8-inch boot. Good size. I've seen on YouTube people have had this cut down, which is actually really interesting. I wouldn't do it, but it does look pretty good. 270-degree welt. Very nicely done, very nicely stitched. This tongue is a black harness leather. So it is not black Klondike, as you can easily tell. It's nice and soft. It would have been quite a break-in to be able to break in a tongue made of black Klondike, especially with an 8-inch tall boot, because I do know they have another model, I believe, that has a black Klondike tongue, but it's a shorter 6-inch boot. And I did keep this box, but I kind of just use this as a storage box at this point. It's kind of a regular Red Wing box. I just put a lot of tags and postcards and stuff in here. Tellison, good brand, great brand. Bronson in here. Where's oh, I'm looking for the Huntsman. There it is. The Huntsman number 2015, introduced in 1936, Red Wing shoes popular number 668 was marketed as the bird shooter's boot. The 668 debuted as one of the company's first hunting boots and quickly became a boot of choice for long days outdoors. Over time, the 668 eventually evolved into the Red Wing's iconic style number 877. Today, Red Wing Heritage is reinventing the 668 for the company's 110-year anniversary with the introduction of the number 2015 Huntsman boot. Inspired by the company's early hunt boot designs, the Huntsman is an 8-inch lace-up boot built using black Klondike leather and a grow cord sole material based on the original 668's sole. This rubber sole was an innovation when the 668 was introduced at a time in which leather soles were commonplace. Its grow cord sole allowed sportsmen to move silently in the field. Featuring nickel-plated brass eyelets, leather laces, and a grow cord sole, the Huntsman pays tribute to its sportsman heritage.